Brandon, tell them what time it is. Wait. Pca Scotland, that's what you're supposed to say.
Go again.
Go.
Pca Scotland time.
Right, what's happening everyone? We're getting back to a little bit of YouTube, a little bit of vlogging. Oh, there he is there. We've got Brandon and we've got Duncan. I'm YouTubing again.
You're YouTubing again?
Hello sir. Right, so, thank you. Right, we've got Pca Scotland, as I was saying. I've got a big juicy leg and pull session afterwards, so we'll take you along for a car journey up to Perth. And then we'll get Pca Scotland, yes, leg and pull after, which will be interesting. I don't even know what gym I'm going to train at yet, so I can decide that throughout the video, but we're going to stay for the first 3 hours or so of the show just to watch like all the bodybuilding and stuff. Then it's men's physique and those guys are gay. Fuck them. Men's physique.
Are you looking at me when you're saying that, man?
Yeah, just saying, no legs, man. You're fine to go on as well. Oh, no, you're not. The car's not open. So yeah, we're going to watch the first half of the bodybuilding show till about 1 PM. Then drive back. I'll train. It's fucking lovely weather. Look at this. Shit's beautiful. Can I go up the way? No. Still not used to using this camera. Blue skies, absolutely beautiful. We've got the S7. Let me close this over, and I can show you the beautiful back end, because you haven't seen this car yet actually. I bought this about 2 months ago, February time. 2016 Audi S7, stock 450 horsepower and I believe 500 newton meters of torque. I have had it remapped to 530 horsepower, 800 newton meters of torque. A big step up from the GTI. If you have followed me on Instagram for a while, or have watched some of my YouTube videos, it's been in it. But this was the upgrade to a big bus. I actually just curbed the alloy, which isn't great last night. Trying to go through a multi-storey car park. That hurt me a lot. But yeah, the S7 will take you for a little bit of a drive in it. I've had a few things done to it, as I say, and then I've had a little bit of exhaust work done, lowered, etc, and some big ass fat exhaust tips. So if anyone wants more car content, I wouldn't be against it. I document a little bit of it on my Instagram. Possibly got some big plans for it, I don't know. Maybe looking at some new wheels as well, some Vossen numbers, something like that, because I think it would look baller as fuck with it. But yeah, let's get into the video, enjoy, and yeah, see ya. Right, we've made it to Perth. Sounds like a fucking aeroplane if you can hear it when it's trying to cool down. But again, sun is in the sky, vibes are immaculate. We're here at, I think, what is it, 20 past 10 or so just now. Show starts at 10:30. In the first class or two, we'll call them a bit close in person there. First class or two, we don't mind missing too much, but wanting to see all of the junior bodybuilding, all the open bodybuilding, all classic. Very excited to see Wayne as well, Wayne Angus, who looks fucking mental, like really good shape. They're just satisfying, like the floated physique, so I think that'll be really good. He's probably got a good chance at the overall. Chris Bain as well is solid. He's a open bodybuilder. I think he'll have a good chance at it too. I don't know of many like other people that are doing it. Tom Taylor, he's improved a lot since last time he's competed. I'm excited to see the improvements in person, but I don't know about anyone else who'll be kind of contending for overall. I don't see many people beating Wayne unless, again, I don't really know about them. So yeah, that'll be good to see. Gonna get ourselves seated. I'll show you my meal prep as well and talk a little bit about that, because if you want to, you know, chase physique development, so on and so forth, be a bodybuilder, all this jazz, and you're scared to eat a cold meal, there's something wrong there. So yeah, I'm going to show you the meal prep, everything that I brought. Done that this morning. I realistically should have picked up this camera a lot earlier, like this morning, to start recording, but hey ho, it is what it is. I just want to get back into the habit of doing these, and I'll get better at them, be a little bit more lively, enjoy it more. It's just been out of the game for a wee while, so apologies if I'm very much boring you right now, but yeah, let's do it. See you soon.
Racing the old of your choice. Audience members, can we have a round of applause? Side, tricep, any side.
That's a good shot.
Facing the rear, back double biceps.
Right, I've not done very well in documenting the day so far. I also can't see myself because it's giving me a wee notification about the battery. Before anyone mentions this, me on the wall there was a big nice photo of like Canada or something, and we took it down because Mum wanted to change it. And like a few months ago, I put that up there as a giggle, and no one still noticed yet. So that doesn't just stay there. We are getting a new picture. I don't know when. I would like it to go down as well. It's just a fucking photo of me half naked in the living room. But yeah, I've also forgot to show my pre-workout meal. It was 100 grams of uncooked wheat jasmine rice, 140 grams of chicken, 100 grams of mixed veg, 5 mils of olive oil, and then a bagel with 20 grams of jam. So I think that comes out to about 150 grams of carbs. It's 6 o'clock just now, so that's a lot later than I intended it to be. But I'm going to head to Pro Life to go for a leg and pull session. My legs feel pretty battered. I done Ben Lomond's on Friday, I want to say. Friday. And my legs are still pretty fucked from it. My body's just not used to walking that much. I think it was 5 hours of walking, pretty much straight, and obviously like quite a lot of gradient there. So legs are pretty cooked, but I'll see what I can get out of it. I'll probably just go in, get aggressive, do what I can with deadlifts, do what I can with my single leg press, and then I'll assess from there with the big hitter movements. With the leg press, I might just run one set, depending on how I feel. More so auto-regulating, and that's something that I'd say a lot to my clients as well, something that's worth mentioning on here. Speak to your coach, or realistically if you coach yourself, like sit down and think about your recovery, think about where you're at. If you're consistently not feeling good going into sessions, something needs to change a little bit there. Obviously if something like this happens, don't worry, like I've just went and climbed the fucking Monroe. It's not as if my volume's too high, it's literally just that I'm in different circumstances than usual. But if you feel ill, a little bit under the weather, as I was saying there, also if you are a little bit out of routine, something slightly different, or you just feel fatigued in general randomly, look to run like auto-regulated devolume sessions. And that doesn't mean you need to devolume absolutely everything. Devolume, I would usually consider as taking away one set from each movement. So if you've got 3 sets, you do your first 2 sets. If you get 2 sets, you do your first set. That's what I usually consider devolume. But going into a session, I'm not thinking that I'm just going to take away one set from everything. I'll go in and I'll see how I feel. Like, don't say to yourself, right, I'll do this, I'll do that. That's what I always say when someone's ill as well. Say like, all right, yeah, mate, I'm just going to take this full week off and get back to it next week. I'm like, why are you writing off the full rest of the week? You never know, in a day or two's time you could feel better. So don't set those expectations before you go into it. Go in, see how you feel, warm up, see how you're getting on. Or just take it day by day if you are ill as well, because that's something I cover a lot because I always get ill. But yeah, I'm going to go in, see what happens. Get after it, get my last bite of this. It took me absolutely ages to eat. But last bite, go out for a short little walk, help that digest, and get to the gym. See you there. Right, you can't see my face yet. Here we go. Realise that the gym shuts in an hour's time, so this is going to be an interesting session. Again, I don't feel great. Usually at this point I would literally just fucking drop set the living shit out of everything, and make it as hard as possible because it's limited time, but I might need to be sensible because I just don't feel great. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. 1 hour leg / pull session. I want to get a single arm pull down ticked off, deadlift, a single leg press, a leg extension, and then possibly some hamstring, but I get a good chunk of that from deadlift anyway, so we'll just see what time's like. But it's, yeah, it's Come on then, Josh. Oh! Fucking hell. Gonna go this, that, and hamstring curl in the winner, maybe, if I have time. So I can set them all. Boom! Boom! What are you doing with that? Tore that callus again. Need to be careful here. Go! Boom! 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 No. No clue if this mic is working. But holy shit. Probably gonna be able to hear my music as well. But it's getting to that point where I'm just like, they'll be sick. Doing a single leg press after a weight on deadlift that I've not done in 10 months. straight into a drop set of leg press, leg extension, then into this. Gym shuts in like 5 minutes, so one set of this and I'm done. I still need to unload all the weight on that leg press, but let's fucking get after it. I've just got one wee set left, by the way, then. Thank you. Oh, come on. Oh. 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 Fucking hell. Never sweated so bad in my life. That's a wrap on a 35-40 minute leg pull session. I've not had to do this in years. Just Pca Scotland today. I'll recap that and recap this leg session on the way home. Holy shit, Jesus. Right, I need to get a wee magnetic kind of holder for this, the DJI, so I can put it in the car. As you can see, I look like a fucking tomato. You can actually see the sweat on me. Yeah, as I was saying, like that session. Oh, there's my parking sensors. Right up against this. For that session, for anyone who's watching this is hands-free. I'm not driving, doing illegal stuff. But yeah, the session ended up being like 40 minutes. I'm still out of breath. I had to whack a lot of shit together, but still out of breath just because I had to obviously be quicker than usual. My sessions usually take about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, so that's a big kind of compromise there to go down to 40 minutes. But I felt sound-ish. I ripped my callus open again. You definitely couldn't see that. I literally just popped my hand out for like a little second. Someone's indicating left to turn in here as well, so I'll show you in a wee sec when it's not really close, because this is tight, this part. There we go. So yeah, in here. Can you see it? There you go, yeah. So that callus, I done that on Wednesday. Oh, okay, now I need to regain my composure. But that callus I done on Wednesday. Oh, that's fucking agony. Just on the steering wheel, let's call it. I was doing the pivot leg press at JP's. The handles are quite low down, so I had to kind of readjust and it just ripped open. I didn't feel it during the set, but after it, I went to dap up Leo. Fucking nearly collapsed on my knees. It's one of those pure stingy ones. There's agony, because it's like raw skin underneath. It's not just like peeled off like the kind of like little callus up top. It's like peeled the full skin off, and it's just like wet and raw underneath. So anytime it gets even like a little bit of air, it's stingy, and it's been healing for the past like 4 days, and it's just opened back up again. But I will most definitely take that trade-off for a 220 kg deadlift. That's the first time that I've done that in 10 months, so I'm fucking buzzing with that. Just with my scapular injury and things not feeling great when I'm deadlifting, feeling a bit uneven, I've held back for a good while now, and slowly kind of just brought that weight up a little. And I done 215 for 2 kind of out of the blue last week, because I think it was 200 for 6 on holiday when I was in Istanbul. I was deadlifting off in a fucking bouncy castle, like the ground was so bouncy, but it gave me a bit of confidence. Got 200 for 6, sorry. Came back Before that, before I went away, like one of the last sessions, I got 190 for 3, because again it just felt awful when doing it. So I was like, I'm going to keep the weight down here, and I kind of ended up calling it early. But 215 for 2, and then tonight I just kind of got into fucking flow state, because I had to be quick anyway. There was no looking at my phone, there was no talking to anyone, it was keep the head down, no eye contact, and just fucking crack on. Put some music on, went for a little bit of Deftones and along those lines. I was warming up. 100 felt like there was nothing on it, 140 felt like there was nothing on it. I'd usually go 170, 190, maybe 200, then like 210. Usually just 190 final warm up, then 210. But I went 100, or I went 60, 100, 140, 180, 200. 200 moved all right, but I was just like, fuck this shit, I'm going for 220. Like I just kind of knew, I was like, yeah, let's go for it. Listen to a little bit of SoundCloud audio. Oh, look at that. This is hands-free as well. It's just floating in the car, by the way. But yeah, the sunset, absolutely beautiful. So 120, enough sunset. 220, fucking hell, again I can't speak, I'm so out of it after that session. 220 for 2. The last one, I say last one, literally the second rep, was a bit of a grinder. But I'm really happy with it. I've moved 220 for 2 once before, touched 220 once before, and now that's me back at it again. So looking to run that up from here, and we'll see how it goes. Then obviously into that leg press. With that, I'd done 75 for 13 last week. First time that I was doing it last week because there's a new machine. 85 this time. I didn't really have time to find my feet and find like where my positioning should have been, because again, new movements, so I kind of like to warm up and take my time with it, but didn't have that. So 85 for 10, a little bit of a dodgy set, more so because of this. I couldn't really keep myself stable without that starting to get even further ripped. So it was the same with the leg extension. With the leg extension, I just went a little bit lighter. Ended up doing what, maybe like 10 plus reps, and then straight into a drop set just to fry the fucking living shit out of my quads. Hamstrings, just a straight set there because that felt really good with that anyway. And by that point I was pretty cooked and the gym was already closing. So yeah, really happy with that. Back home for post-workout meal. Usually post-workout meal would be mince, rice and pita breads, but I had that today at the show, so I'll probably go back and make... I was planning on wrapping chips, but it's relatively late and I don't want to get to bed late tonight. I've got a busy day tomorrow, got 2 client setups. If anyone's looking to join the team, Natural Physique Coaching, any of the coaches, I'll pop a wee link in the description. Then there'll be a link on my YouTube channel, hopefully up the top, if I can figure out how to do that. So bad with working YouTube. I can do it Instagram, maybe a little bit of TikTok. I'm like on TikTok now. That was like 4 years ago when I was posting on that consistently. But yeah, I'll link my Instagram. You can go have a wee look at everything that we do. It'll be on my page, and then I'll have the Natural Physique Coaching page on there as well. That'll be tagged on a lot of my posts, a lot of the transformations. But if you are wanting to kind of level up your physique, your mindset, your habits, your routine, more so again just that training intensity, accuracy, composure to allow yourself to get a significantly better physique, enjoy the gym more and just get more out of it, then spaces are available for that between all of us. Also Matt for posing coaching too. I don't think I've announced that. Holy shit, I don't think I've announced that on YouTube. Apologies if I have or if I haven't, but I'm now kind of collaborating with Finn, Noah and Matt for Natural Physique Coaching. We'll get the Natural Physique Hub as well. With that, there's a lot of educational content, and that should be building up to thousands of hours of educational content. We'll open that up to the general public in maybe a year or two when there's a lot more hours of content on there. But we upload a weekly lecture, all of us, on our given topics. For myself, I cover training, the ins and outs of that. I've got at least 25 episodes kind of lined up for that. And then also, I do the aspiring coaches as well, because obviously that's something that I struggled with when I was younger, like what to do, what the correct path was with that, who should I take on, what apps should I use, how to just build up my coaching business, how to market it, so on and so forth, because I was very lost with it. So I'm running the Aspiring Coaches series as well. Finn's running the contest prep series, all the ins and outs of that. There's a lot to cover in that. Matt's doing posing, so all of the poses, and then going into classic ones, and then it also just transitions how to practice posing stamina. Noah covering the nutrition side of things, protein, carbs, fats, vitamins, minerals, diets, gaining phases, so on and so forth, how to be approaching it all. So a lot of educational content on there, also with our podcast and with like longer length training videos that you guys and the general public that aren't part of Natural Physique Coaching don't get access to. So a little bit of a rundown on that, but I think that kind of wraps up the session, wraps up everything else. In terms of where I'm at, I'll see if I can get some physique shots popped up on screen. I'm sitting at 8.5 kg on the scales just now. I've had a difficult time just due to injuries. in moving my physique forwards, and also with coaching taking quite a large increase in terms of the amount of clients that I've got and the amount of time that goes into that. That kind of took a little bit of a focus, as much as I wanted to, with the injuries and with everything else going on. It ended up kind of just taking a little bit of focus. Sleep was a little bit worse, so on and so forth, so appetite wasn't quite as good. Digestion I've always struggled with, but things are starting to kind of catch a better rhythm now. As you can see there, from training performance going well, body weight's continuing to come up. Food's not horrendously high, but I always struggle on foods. I've still been eating it. Like, when I say that I've been off like progressing as much as I usually would be, that doesn't mean that I'm missing session, that doesn't mean that I'm missing my food massively, so on and so forth. Just like little things here and there, but making sure that things are where I want them to be. And physio, I go there weekly anyway, so trying to improve that as much as I can. But a nice big kind of wrap up on everything with myself, with that training session, and with natural physique coaching. So yeah, I think that covers everything. Let me know if you need anything. Oh fuck, I'm actually doing my little coaching outro. I've got a guy trying to get past behind me, but I need to get into my driveway. Sorry mate. Here we go. I don't want to scratch my alloys, because funnily enough, oh, that fucking scares the living shit out of me. Funnily enough, I curbed my alloy last night. Oh, I'm not really in the frame there, am I? Curbed alloy last night, and that's going to cost me a lot of money, so I don't want to do that again. But yeah, we wrap up on everything. But if you have any questions, that's what I was trying to ask, or trying to say, let me know. I'm going to wrap up the video here. Hopefully lots more YouTube content coming back again, because I quite like to do so. I enjoy doing long form content, if I can actually create time for it, and I think it's valuable for you as well. If you have the time and if you are interested in actually learning, then you can put a lot of time and effort into that by watching these. So yeah, boom, that's all. Hopefully you enjoy. Hit like, subscribe, all that fucking shit. I don't know actually what to say, because it's been a long time. Have a good one, and I'll chat to you soon. See ya.
And the camel's just going. That's literally the perfect noise.